Welcome to the Moosejaw RC Hour. I'm Joe, your host, and today is episode 93, I think it is, and I want my hour back. I'm kind of late. I didn't forget that I was going live tonight, but I didn't realize what time it was either. So I'm late nonetheless, even though I should be kind of early, right? But I think day three of daylight savings, I finally felt normal. And because I've been sleeping the last other 2 days, readjusting, and here I am. I'm finally here on time, and I see we got some viewers there, so say hello in the chat, and let's see what we're going to talk about today. One in our rant, we're going to talk about the plague. At least show off some RC bodies, paint jobs that I like, and the plague is one of them. And I do want to get that RC body, but just haven't gotten it yet. Also, we're going to talk about, let's see, what is the RC Creations Showcase? Yes, some showcase of RC construction trucks in, I believe it was Germany, and the footage is pretty cool. I thought I just want to share that. And then maybe shopping online to good old Amy and see what we want to buy. And man, I'm hot. Everything's hot here. I got to turn some things down here. My light is way too much, and so forth. And the last thing is I was also looking at another RC body from Bitchin' Body 775, and used to be 916, but now he's like me. He is in he's in the Nevada area. So let's go to my lighting here and let's turn down this hotness, shall we? Because we don't want to be that hot. Whew. I mean, I'm hot as it is. I don't know. Like I think I am. Maybe there, see, look at myself, turn that down a little bit, and turn this one down just a tad. And there I look more human. Maybe. Let me know. Hello, Pablo. Hello, Joe, and everybody in the chat. Thanks for being here. What the hell, Joe? No notice. I put it up there around 7:30. My bad. I did put it up there. I didn't do the Instagram though. I didn't do the Instagram. My bad. Like I said, I blame daylight savings time. Phoenix, you're lucky. You don't have to worry about that stuff. And I need to turn down this light too. Let's get this. We're too hot. We're too hot. And Eric Baker, hello. How you doing, Eric? Hopefully one day I can make it over the mountains. I didn't make the swap meet because there was chain controls in the morning because I would have to leave here around 5 o'clock. And then this weekend it's just I don't know, I think weather again, and then there's more weather coming away. Hope to see you soon, Eric. And in fact, maybe we'll just go out for lunch the next time I am up there in that area. So, anyways, folks, thank you for joining me, RC Hour. Hit that tap, hit that like, and subscribe, notifications, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, let's get with it. So we don't do that stupid clock shuffle. I know. I wish our country would figure that out. It's kind of amazing that some people still want to keep it. I don't know why. It's Arizona and Hawaii, right? I don't think you guys do that stuff. You're ahead of the times, Phoenix. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, so the first thing we want to look at, folks, is I want to look at the plague body, and let me get it up here, make sure we're not showing any other stupid world stuff, right? Where is it? There it is. All right, and this is our good friend Matt from Scale Builders Guild, Skate Builders Guild, Scale Builders Guild. There we go. And he posted it up. I think this is today, and the plague body, and he did a great job. I like that look. Um, I do want this body. I don't know if I'd probably go a patina route on it, and then maybe put some 3D printed parts on it. You know, scale up a comp truck, but pretty snazzy. I like it a lot. And it's a great theme, and I wonder if Matt's favorite color is green. I wonder if he secretly likes green. I don't know, but that looks amazing. And I don't know if he drew that. I wonder about what do they call it? The plague doctor. I know it's called necromancer or something like that. I wonder if he got it because you see the dripping part too. And that's a nice touch. It's all oozy and gross. It's like slime as it is. I don't know. So there's kudos to Matt. He put this on a XDX Pro, SCX 10 Pro. What do they call it? SCX Pro, and it looks really good. I want to get one though, and I'm hoping that our friend Josh maybe scans inside and makes some interior stuff for it later on, or even, gosh, definitely some inner fenders. Ugh. Need inner fenders. I think inner fenders should be mandatory. That's what I say. Did you get your? Oh yes, Eric. Did you get your shipping notice? Oh man, I picked. Are you pictures up? Oh, look at you. That's fancy. That's right. Phoenix is right. Fancy. We're starting to see the H10 Origins being shipped out. I saw up to 89. Eric, what number are you? Just curious. Hopefully, Josh did you a solid, gave you a low number. But I saw 89. I am thinking on 60% that I might go for it on the next batch. It'll be very stupid to do. I don't need it. It's a want, but it is what it is. So we'll say it's still in the shipping box, unopened. Is it never gonna be open? You're just gonna leave it there, and when you get to retirement age, right? You're gonna say, "Hey, you know, you have more restraint than I do." Yeah, definitely, Eric. Eric's, yeah, he does show a lot of restraint. They look good. I'm really, I'm still contemplating the color. It's like I want a clear cage, or do I just go a red cage and then gold panels? Totally go that route, but I don't know. I can't make up my mind. And luckily, I don't have to right now. We'll have to see. So, anyways, congratulations there on Eric and got to pick it up and everything. The thing is, are you gonna run it? Or you, again, where do you get? What's the poll? I wish we could make a poll here. I could make a poll. Will Eric run it, or put it on a shelf, or just leave it unopened? What do you say he should do, folks? I have no idea what number I got. Well, when did you pick it up, Eric? What day? That way we can probably estimate. If it was like earlier, when they start going out, I think we saw some last week Friday. You're killing this. Yeah, you're killing us, Smalls. You're killing. Show us the number. Just show it. Open it up. Come on. We'll do a live unboxing from afar. Okay, so going back to the plague body, are any of you interested in the plague body? I mean, like I said, it has that old truck look, which I like, and I could think of some 3D printed parts or even some molded parts from Axial for like the old school door handles. Side view mirrors, the small ones. I don't know. Um, Good old beer keg as a gas tank. Go scale that way. Headlights, things like that. Or maybe it doesn't have room for headlights, does it? It just goes swoop down. So maybe external, like the 46 Proline Power Wagon headlights. You get, find those, which I think I have some somewhere, and just put them on the side, or even some old Axial ones. You can make that. I need to get that body, it sounds like. I need to do that. So you guys have that. Another body I want to show off is a gentleman that used to be in Sacramento area, but is now in Nevada area. And this is Bitchin' Body 775, formerly 916, Kenny. And he does this kind of for, I think, a living, to tell you the truth. All right. He just paints and paints and paints and hustles and so forth. And he did this, we've seen this before. I forget the name they call this style, but you probably seen plenty of Instagram of people doing this with real cars. They'll spray paint one color and they'll do markers and airbrush or some other brushing, some kind of air paint type things. And I have a body for this. It's I want to say it's HPI. I gotta re-ask the moderator, Cupcakeosaur Alex. He spotted it right away. I have some kind of body that probably would be for drifting, even though it's like a SUV wagon type of thing. and I'm going to do this style eventually. Right now, I'm done with the Moose Job um, number 133, the UMG10, and hopefully you saw that on the Instagram and everything. I have it in the garage right now. I don't think I have it in here. Um, and I have basically three RC bodies in line. And one is to pay for to Mazda, Tony Mazda, for exchange for a dirt oval RC car. Even though now they're not racing him, I still like it. I want to keep it. And then one is for Dan Wilson and a Subaru, and that's going to be for his drift car. Think he posted he had another drift body already on it, so I'm like, okay, so I have a little bit of time. And then one for what's the other one? Gosh, what is that one? There's the Subaru. There's my friend Darren, and I have a Porsche, and he wants purple, of course, and some other colors. So I got those three jobs, but I think I'm gonna put this in the mix because all I have to do is mask off the inside window and start painting the outside. I'll have that done. So I'm going to try to get 4 paint jobs done here before about 3.5 weeks when spring break comes. Spring break, I don't know, might travel to Toronto. We'll see. I'm waiting on my passport renewal. Might say hello to Matt. He doesn't want to go to a hockey game, but maybe out for dinner, and that's fine by me. And I'll go hockey game all the time. And that'll be the first part of my spring break, and then coming back and then putting Gunner's Sand Scorcher together. That's the next thing. A lot to do, and I'm saying no to a lot of people. I swear I am. I swear. Sunflower State Crawlers. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Toby, what's up, everyone? How's it going, Joe? It's going pretty good. I'm pretty happy. We're good. How are you? We're fine. Hey, SSC and everybody else. So, yeah, thank you again for joining the Moosejaw RC Hour. And let me know in the chat, would you go for a body like this style, this kind of animation type style? I forget, like I said, I forget the style they call it, but would you go for that? I like it. And I like what Kenny did, especially the fade-ins of greens and this blue and the lines and so forth. I like this hood. And also the stencil. That stencil, I need to buy some. They had some at RC Country. I never did buy it. And what it is, if I can make it bigger, we'll click on one. We'll look at the star one since that's the one you could kind of see. All right. It's basically this reusable vinyl stencil. I don't know if maybe it's kind of sticky a little bit on one side so it adheres, but again, vinyl maybe it adheres to Lexan pretty well, or even plastic. So use a stencil and you can get some cool effects. And I need to get some of those, especially for Dan's and Subaru, and probably also I'll probably do something on Darren's with this too. Some kind of stencil. But there's other stencils too, if I can see them. They don't quite show up well. Click. There you go. So you kind of got that. So you got the swirl. Maybe you see that a little bit. So you could do something within some graphics outside. So I want to get these and start being a little creative on those type of paint jobs. Yeah, I like that style, especially for drift cars. Yeah, I think it's perfect for it. All right. Let's see. What are you guys talking about here? Canada. I want to go to Canada. Yes, I want to go see the Maple Leafs. I actually just want to go see the Hockey Hall of Fame. Plus, maybe see Matt one day. So we got these stencils, and like I said, they really come into effect. Not that one, but back on this one, and you can see those dots right there. Those are those stencils here and there that he used. It's pretty simple. I think that's what he probably did first. He probably put them down, use an airbrush, and then just everything over that airbrush and all that kind of stuff. So, or maybe even afterwards. If it was on the inside, that's what you do. Those would probably be your first graphics. And I haven't done something that tricky where I have to think about what's first on the inside of a Lexan body, because that's going in order is important. If not, you just got a piece of plastic. So there you go. So we got that. Let's see. This is the footage I found in the good old internet, and this was some. They didn't say here, but the people are definitely, I think, speaking German here, and that's why I kind of like Instagrams in Europe and also Southeast Asia, only because they got some good RC videos. All right. Some other people might go to those foreign websites for something else, but not I. All right. But here, I always like this, and this is construction. And the thing, what's cool about it is because not only is it scale, but they drive scale. They go slow with purpose. They almost drive like in a real one-to-one car. All right. And they do one-to-one things, dumping dirt and all that fun stuff. But it kind of looks fun, you know? Let's do some good. I mean, how many of us played in the dirt with Tonka toys and did construction? I mean, and like I said, they even set things up to look real at these events. I mean, even the dirt. What is this? Stop. Come on. I'm getting the death circle. There you go. All right. I mean, even setting these things up that they do at these events is kind of cool. All right. So I could watch this all day. I finally got my VIN for my Jimmy's buggy today in the mail. Oh, that's nice. I need to find time to weld. I don't think I'm going to. I want to. I really do. And I'll probably set up my garage at it, but then even after that point, I'm going to have to find time to go into the garage to work around and try to TIG weld or brazen something together. I really want one of those. But I don't want somebody to build it for me. If I find somebody who's willing to do it for me, okay. But obviously, somebody said here in the chat, I think about a month ago, to say, just offer a paint job. And it's like, I don't think a paint job has the same value as making a buggy, cage buggy, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. So, but anyways, back to this. How many of you, let me know in the chat, are you interested in construction or RC construction toys? How long can you see yourself doing this? I mean, we can really preoccupy some time. I know that, but imagine that. Just going hours and hours and hours of this. Yeah. I like watching the forklifts load the semis. Yep. That's another thing. Absolutely. Um, Josh has been busy. Yeah, he's been busy. I want to I want to I want to send a message to the Bobs. I think I have an idea for a product, but I'm not going to say it here. They'll probably say no, but I think I have an idea for them for their next adventure. All right, so we got rid of that. We don't need any more of that. We've seen our construction, and we're going to close out on that. Another thing I want to look at is I think Matt posted the question: is SSD still around? Yeah, they're still around. But how old is the Trail King? That's got to be, what, 3, 4 years old now? No changes. Maybe they don't need to. I think it's a good, if you're going to go scale, it's a good outlet. But they still have stuff. Brass knuckles for a Yoda 2, so some RC 4-wheel drive stuff. Enduro, IFS, some rings. So they're still around. They got 2.2 wheels in stock. Let's see what they have. Let's go products, wheels. They got they got 1 inch, 1.55, 1.9, 2.2, 2.9, and hubs. That's for the SX6. So if I was curious about their SCX, their 2.2s, that wouldn't be bad. That looks like a battle board in a way, doesn't it? So without the matching thing. They don't have much, do they? That's about it. Wow, they used to have a lot more 2.2 options than this. Oh, there's some more. But still, kind of same thing, just different color. I do like SSD. I think they're really good wheels. They're definitely better than RC four-wheel drives. All right, and RC four-wheel drive makes something like this, and I believe SSD is out of England, if I'm not mistaken. All right, that looks like a method wheel, right? Those look good. Scaled hardware. They got that. They got steel brake rotor. Looks like a brake rotor. That's kind of cool. I always like their scale hubs. That's one thing I always get. More hex bolts. I wonder if these are the same thread as Vanquish. Not that it matters, but you know. And then offset wheel hubs. All right. So they still got the tool you need for those scale hubs. Ooh, different locking hubs. Look at that thing. That's kind of sporty. That could look like a 20-inch wheel. Stretch some 1.9s on that. So they got wheels. All right. That looks kind of familiar in a way. No, that's a drag racing. Wow. I bet they're trying to get rid of those. Even though it's in Carson City, we had a drag race. We had an RC drag race in Carson City. I didn't make it. I only have one running drag car, and I was thinking about it, but I didn't go. I didn't know how much it would cost to buy in and all that stuff. That was before I got the VIN tag. Okay, I was offered $1,600 for my Jimmys at the swap meet. Wow. See, yeah, a paint job does not equal a Jimmy. Do you still have the Jimmy? Trail King, when set up properly, they climb like a goat, super quiet. Yeah. Oh, I have the transmission in my what was called the Flinging Haggis, and now it's just a um, uh, class one 1.9 4.19 tires on there that I'm gonna make a body for eventually, and it is smooth. It is definitely smooth. Um, I don't know if it's complicated. I don't know. I think it's a lot easier to work on than a SEX 10.3 transmission. Ugh. All right, so you know, I would I would definitely do some SSD. I like them. I like their products too. I think they make great products. I like their hubs with a scale rotor. Those are always my favorite, and they fit. They have the Vanquish pattern. All right, not incision. Incision is slightly out more or something like that. I can't remember, but they do work with SLW um, bolt pattern there, so it goes pretty good. Um, Eric had, you still have it, and I've had a hard time turning. I would have a hard time turning that down too, because $1,600 and $1,600. I don't know. I just gotta get my duff and get all the stuff, get my workroom ready, which we should. It's still miserable outside though. I gotta get the workroom ready first and clean out the garage and this and such. And there's things I want to do to the Jeep. I got plans with my Jeep, so we have that. Um, Other than that, we got wheels. We did all the Instagram. I'm gonna close all that out because I don't think we need that, and we'll get back to me. Hi, there's my screensaver. How you doing? There we go. The only other thing I have, folks, and I don't know how far I'm going to get because talking and building, it's not easy. There's people who are really good at it. They have a lot of practice. Me, I'm not so good at it, but I'm going to try because I found what I bought a year ago. A year and then some. I got my MB-01 Fiat Abarth 1000 TCR Berlina Corse, and which includes a Hobby Wing ESC. Thank you. What it includes probably a motor, probably their motor. Probably the only thing I only need to get when it's all done is a receiver, I would think. Um, Two-wheel chassis with selectable front and rear wheel drive. So as a Fiat, it's a rear motor, but is it? Yeah, it's probably rear wheel drive, right? So we're definitely gonna go with that. So we're gonna try to start it at least. Look at that. It's such a cool It's so cute. I can't wait. I did get Tamiya fast eddy bearings because why use bushings? And I have to say, this uses more bearings than most other Tamiya kits. Usually it's like six. I have a good, I want to say 15 bearings, 16 bearings there. So we have that. I need to drive it too. It needs the appropriate need. Yes, need. Ooh, we do have some of the Corsa blue color into it. That's interesting. There's molded plastic on the rear hood. Interesting. So I hope the Tamiya Corsa paint matches pretty good, or do I need to get the AS paint as well? All right. Gosh, we got so many stuff. Let's find instructions, shall we? Let's see where we start. Uh, I want more Tamiya. I mean, there's the builders kits out there now. The VS410 builders kits. I just don't know what I want to build. At least crawler wise. And I like my optic. I love my optic. I don't know if I need a second one. Do we need two optics? You need one too. Just do it. I am. Are we talking about the origin there, Eric? Do we really need one? Phoenix needs sleep. I knew I was going to lose him early. What is this stuff? Let's get the instructions out. What's these things? Oh, I got zip tie clippings in there for some reason. I don't even know why. We got instructions. We got stickers we should leave in. And we got some more mama info. Let's find out which bag I work first. Good night, Phoenix. Get that beauty sleep. But anyways, so yeah, Eric, did you? Are you talking? I just need to get an H10 origin, or do I get all of my Tamiyas? Because there's an Alfa Romeo out there I want. Oh yeah, we got to think about servos. I think I'm gonna try one of the newer, more pricey Echo Power ones for this. Not sure if I feel cute. All right. Oh, Tamiya, Tamiya, Tamiya. I don't need to know that stuff. Snap! Ouch! I love that. Let's see, I'm probably too bright. Yeah, look at that one. Ouch! Be careful, folks. Be careful. RC is a dangerous thing. And apparently you need a parent there too. We'll get to that. Joe, have you printed a new customs bug yet? No, I have not. I gotta order some filament and the origin. Okay, get the origin. And I have the files. I need to order some filament, and I need to decide what I want to do for myself. Oddly enough, nobody ordered one yet, or I'll check my email. Um, but I am going to do something. I don't know if I should announce it yet, but it'll be a giveaway. What I'm thinking is, see, I'm talking already. I'm going to let you know. I think I have on order optic cage. Still need some inner parts of the cage that are um, sold out right now, out of stock. So I can't really finish it and all that. But I'm gonna print um, the Night Customs Terra Buggy stuff, Terra Buggy, whatever, and I'm gonna put a Moosejaw on it. And I'm gonna make that as a giveaway eventually, soon ish. And we'll do videos on the build, and then maybe at the end, I'll make one last video on how to give away and how to do a giveaway. I have no idea yet. I think I could. There's probably ways that could help me. And if I'm gonna do it for my Instagram or my YouTube, my YouTube's a little lesser, lesser followers, so maybe we'll do it on YouTube to try to get that going. I got the black cage parts coming. All right. And even gray didn't have the middle pieces to connect it all. So, so I'm gonna do a moose job. and we'll give it away because really the cage isn't going to cost me much, and the prints, well, I have a printer, so it's just time. That's about it. But I think we're going to give that away to someone on we'll direct people to YouTube, and maybe we'll do it live here on a Moosejaw RC Hour someday soon when we get closer. Still gonna be some time because one of those parts could be back in stock, and two, printing is a long process. It's like 11 hours just for, I think, the panels, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll do details. I'm going to do details on the motor and all that. It's going to be all put together, and hopefully, whoever has an optic would want to take part in that. Some of that. I went black this time, Eric, because mine's gray. So I thought, let's go with the black one. Check A main. I'll check A main, but Vanquish treats me pretty good. So so we might just wait till it's back in stock with A main. I mean, with Vanquish. So we have that. All right, let's see what we gotta go through here. First up, plug-in battery. We don't need that. What bag are we working on? A bag A? I don't know. Let's go on the overhead cam and see if you guys can help me out. Joe, with the Terabuggy printable and a Bamboo A1, I believe so. I think I heard Matt and Josh talk about it, and that was a question that somebody actually asked in the last live stream. And I believe the answer was yes. It's gonna be a little tight on the plate, but it can be doable. Yeah. And I think I don't know what Dana. I think he has a band. No, I can't remember which one he has. I don't think he has the carbon. So Dana Surratt, who posted the on Instagram, he posted a red moose livery, and then he changed it to a night custom ones. And I think he doesn't. He has a smaller one, so he does good. Depends on the filament. That's good to know. Probably should be. You may have to print it one part at a time. That's another thing. It's Bamboo software is pretty good. You make another plate and move some things over. And I have had to do that with some of James' stuff that was caused a little temperamental on some prints, but I caught it in time, and I said, well, this print, some of the prints went great, and one didn't, so I just picked it, put it on the plate, reprint it. It was fine. So yeah. As far as filament, I did see James mentioning he was using a different brand, ESUN filament. I think because it had a different variety of colors. Some people, I always like to just use the brand. I always used Bamboo, but I was in a pinch and I had some Ender filament, and it just did fine. And even some, what's that, the magic one, black magic? I can't remember. I have that as well. All right, and it's just fine. It's just nice that when you put a Bamboo on there, they have a little sensor, adhesive sensor, and when it's being turned around, the Bamboo catches it, and it is telling you how much room it has left, and actually what the filament is too, and so forth. I mean, it's pretty good at that. And that little sensor is cool, but is not necessary, I would say. Don't quote me on that. The only thing about the Bamboo is I don't touch any settings. I trust James, and even the stuff that isn't James, I press to create supports, and it does just fine. And I've been lucky, I think, with those. But I don't change things. I trust the experts. James did a lot of testing on prints, try to get perfect, and how to avoid lines at the best you can. Plus, Matt, I think on last Thursday's What's on the Bench, he mentioned using washable resin to smooth out PLA. That's on my Amazon list. And but not that you need it too much for Bamboo prints. They're just amazing. They're amazing. Um, Perfect. Thank you all. That's coming to my garage. Hey, good. Good for you. As long as awesome. As long as you use PLA or PETG, it will work fine on A1, ABS, ASA needs an enclosed print area. Yeah, mine's in the laundry room, and I have the enclosure, of course. All right, where's bag A? It's not like they actually say bag A, do they? Hello. And I still have my Volkswagen bus. I need to finish that. Never got. I mean, I think I got it running, but I never finished the paint job. And that's the one that Harley Designs built the kit live, and Suki or Chief was in the hiding in the body, the Volkswagen bus body. We gotta finish that thing. All right, let's see what this is. I think this is A. I know it says A somewhere. I just don't want to open it up. And then again, I might need to open it up. Looks like a motor plate, so those are not motor plates. Mike J is here. Where's Mike J? Mike J. Mike J is here. Look. Hello. Hello. How are you, sir? All right. Are we going to even start this if we can't find the motor plate? Come on. There it is. I found it. Right. Look at that. That nice blue. You really stuck using that color, even though I've seen some painted the other colors. For me, I like Tamiya's. I think they're fun. They look great. I think they're the Hot Wheel version of RCs, as if that makes sense. You know? And I'm hoping one day, once I get out of the desert, that, and my goal is some other town one day, is that enough people to start a Tamiya club. No, and just stop. Just keep Tamiya fun. Just stop. Maybe shocks, because friction shocks suck. And of course, bearings. Bearings is easy. But anything else, I don't think you need it. You know? So just keep Tamiya fun and go with that. Let's get a Zacto knife too. Do I have Exacto knife here? Did I put them all away? I put all my Exacto knives away. I might have to run and get one. Shame. That's weird. I have to have Exacto knives here. Or a knife. Yeah. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Yeah, we're gonna have to get an Exacto knife. I can't believe I don't have one here. Just woke up from a nap number 2 a bit ago. Mike J, I think you're living the best life ever. Naps are awesome. I don't say less naps. I say more naps. Don't move to Fallon at all costs. I will not. I started my teaching career in Fallon at the junior high there. And back in 2005 to 2007. And small town. When you have students' last name as street signs, you know his grandfather was the mayor. Don't mess with that kid. Very small town. I kind of like how they have more stuff than where I'm at. I'm in Dayton. I have to give family credit. At least they have, a movie theater and was it the farmers market was always fun and gosh, walking around on St. Patrick's Day, aka night, aka morning. The Navy, seeing the jets take off and all that. I did like that, but I don't know. And you had some places to walk around and see, but yeah, not a lot of people, which is funny. When I was there in 2005, there was 9,300 people. It is now 2025, and there's still 9,300 people. It just won't grow. and I think most of it's the 6,000 is the Navy, which makes it very interesting. If that Navy base ever leaves, oh my gosh, oof, what's going to happen to Fallon? Hopefully, it never does. There's your social science lesson for today. You need a pair of Nitpicks 78 S1 125 Salyut cuts. I'm going to write that down. I don't even know what that is. Still amazing I don't know everything in RC, which is, we don't know everything. We like to think we know everything, but we don't. Nitpicks. Let's draw better paper. Oops, let's get rid of that. You know, and see my income there, my savings. Nitpicks. I bet I would just find it like that. 78. So I'm taking those a different type of clippers type thing. 125 side cuts. All right. I'm going to add that to my A main list. So you know about pigs in space. Yes, so far I know about pigs in space. You those dirty Navy mechanics when a CAG comes into town. Oh my gosh. Do the young ladies of Fallon come out to find their sailor? And not the best quality ones either. But that's the idea. Ooh, yes. Yes, I remember. And wasn't that always at the depot? If I remember right. Can't remember. I was stationed there. Oh, okay. Were you a winner? Or were you a loser? Or you laughed at somebody who won. It's really something you don't want to win, folks. They were great for cutting parts off the tree, or just to me it was. Okay, I'll look for that too. They're good too. All right. Well, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get at least an exact. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. I left. Uh, come on. Well, you know what I got? I got some miniature dikes, so we'll do that. Yeah, Sand Winds was always a good place. Frog Daddies, the Basque, or the Overland, I think it was. That was a good place to party in Fallon. Or as us teachers call it, the Teachers Lounge, and had a teachers meeting Friday nights. All that fun stuff. It was good. It was a little too small town for me, especially when, like I said, I had there's that street Norcut, I think it's called Norcut Boulevard Street, and I had a student last name Norcut, and I'm like, who are you related to? I'm gonna grab some um, X-Acto knife right back. Give me 5 seconds. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Did you guys move anything here? All right. Fly Factory, I have not used those, but I'm sure they are. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. 2009 to 2012. What goes in Fallon States of Fallon? So, hey, I was there just before you got there. I left in 2008. 2005, so, yeah, June 8th, 2008. How do I know this? Because that was the last day of school and I left. I moved to Sacramento to be closer to girlfriend at the time called Mrs. Moosejaw. who would drive down there to see me sometimes. Good times. Cantaloupe Festival. That was always fun. I think I went. Yeah, I went this year. Sure. Because yeah, that's why I moved to Fernley by the golf course. Oh, okay. I see where you are. Yeah. Yeah, it can. Golf course is good, but there's just it's Fernley is just a bedroom community. That's the problem with it. It's just there's not much there. All right, let's get some bearings out. Let's get my bearings. See, it's great packaging, but I don't say it's very organized packaging. I mean, it's organized, but not. Okay, there's bearings. I think it's multiple boxes too. I didn't see any hardware in here either, so that scares me. Okay. We'll have to see if we get some hardware. We'll see how far we get. Mm, let's see. What else in Fallon? Going east was always fun. Middlegate, good burgers. What's we're building? We're building the Tamiya Fiat Labarth. Labarth. I've had over a year now. Today is all about me because tomorrow I have a college course I'm doing right now, but also prepping about 3, 4 bodies. We shall see. Nothing there, but it was easier and faster to get to Reno. Yep, that's right, because Fallon is really self sufficient. They don't need anything, they have everything there for now. And hopefully it stays that way. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Bag A, because I didn't see any hardware. Hinky. Where's the bag? So the hardware's got to be in another bag. I have a bag of hardware, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's the way they do it. Was theirs? Yeah, there they are. So they put all their hardware in different bags in a bag. Trying to remember now. The giant burger. Yep, giant burger. Where do we go to? I went to Sandwinds a lot because it was near my house. I live down from the car dealership with it's a Crusader jet, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's a Corsair. So I went back there. There's new houses when I rented there. It was nice. Not anymore. Somebody just let it go. And that's sad because those were nice houses. I had my friends that I met there. One was Master Chief Andrews. He was in charge of the mechanics and all the supplies, the maintenance on the jets. And then there was this other guy, I forget his name. He was actually Army, but he was hanging out there and he was special forces. He was training special forces. And I think he was retired and had a German wife. I forget her name. They were really cool people. But he'd be out there in the middle of the desert lawn, even though there's no lawn, and he's watering something. He's wearing cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, and a Speedo, watering dirt. I don't know, watering plants that he had there. It's just like nothing grows in Fallon. It's just sand. A lot of it is just sand. And it's just like, interesting guy. Good guy, but interesting. You have to drive by the burned down brothel. Yep, I know that. Yeah. And I think the Navy burned it down. If I'm not mistaken, the story or legend is too many young cadets, mechanics, crew having too much fun out there on the outside of Fallon. And the Navy says, man, I gotta get rid of that because they probably had too many calls to go pick up the young ones. And I think they're the ones that ordered it to be burned down. I'm not mistaken. At least that's the legend. I do like going out to Sand Mountain though. That's always a nice area. And I always like the seeing the jets take off. It was always interesting because my friend was a Master Chief and he could see some F-18 Legacies take off, and he goes, "Oh, there goes the trainers. The trainers go up because that's where Top Gun school is, folks. It's in the middle of the desert. It's not Florida beaches and sunsets and volleyball games. It is the desert, Great Basin Desert." And oh no, it was the mayor's wife because he was going there without permission. I can see that too. Um, and then the young pilots would go out and they do their Top Gun school stuff. And then we were like at the petroglyphs, Grimes Point, and then my friend Master Chief, he goes, "Up, here comes another cadet. He got shot down. I got shot down. I got shot down." It's like very telling. It's kind of cool. That's the thing. I do miss the jets. Jets are cool. All right, where's this piece? Does not look like it's on this tree. MA7 bag A. Come on, bag A. A baguette. That's the thing. Sometimes it gets me. That doesn't look like anything from there. Let's see if there's that other open one. No, there's that. See the Tamiya way. Confusion. Create as much confusion as you can building a North Sea car. All right, that looks flat. Oh, I know that piece. I've built this before. No, the bearing goes in it. Oh, first you. I probably don't see it. These aren't really numbered. Here's some of this. Never hit, never hit a cow out there. Yeah, or wild horses. Uh, one of my first year students a few years ago, driving home late at night, 2 a.m. and hit a wild horse. Hate when you lose a student, believe it or not. He was a good kid. Young, 22 years old too. Loves the wild horses too, though. You know. And now I think at least they fence it off the area, along the highway. So don't mean to be a bummer, but yeah, good kid. All right. The desert seems like a much better, less populated place to train Top Gun pilots than near the beach. Absolutely. And occasionally, I think in April and May, they do live bombing and guns. So you go on Highway 80, Highway 50, and park out there in Dixie Valley. Don't go past the line. And they might even come by and say you need to go. But if you go north of Grimes Point, you can see them try to blow shit up. They got old tanks and houses, and they put stuff up there. And I think even what is it? I think maybe that's why the army was there. The army would go out there too, and they would like simulate needing air support, and they give the Navy to train the Navy guys which way to approach, which way not to approach, all that kind of cool stuff. Like I said, it was really cool to live out there. It had its moments, some bad moments, some fun moments too. Though I had a lot of fun out there. All right, let's get this. We're gonna clean that up a little bit. I don't know how far I'm gonna get on this build, folks, because I just want 1 hour for your attention span, and I got other things I need to do. But yeah, Fallon talk. That sounds like a good time. It is a good time. Just sitting on there. And Grimes Point too. That's a good area too. I had a student. Yeah, I felt sorry for her. I was. You understand? Churchill County is one town. That's it. There's nothing else. Fallon, Nevada. It's a big county, but there's nothing else. It's mostly ranch land, BLM, military land, farming range, all that stuff. and there's no other town, nothing. It's huge, but nothing. And I had a student who lived out in Dixie Valley. She was the only kid, only house, some single wide trailer out there, and her mom or the school had to bus her in, which is kind of a drive. As soon as she graduated, she got the hell out of there. She moved all the way to Florida. She's like, I'm going as far away as I can. Samantha, something. She was a good kid too. They're all good kids. At the base legal office, they have forms for supersonic noise complaints. Yeah, but they should get over it. Seriously. They need to be glad that they're out there because, like I said, if they weren't, bye bye everything. There are two here? Yes. And I don't need to grease it because they're bearings. All right. And then we have this. Um, they live bomb when the air wings do their training. Yep. I wonder if they do more now. So it's interesting why that base was there. Here's your little history lesson, if I remember right. Um, it's World War II, or at least getting there. I think it was World War II. And United States moved a lot of weapons as far away from the coast, out of bombing range from the Japanese forces at the time. So if they try to go all the way in, they're going to run out of fuel. So it kind of helped protect them. There's your history lesson for today. And it's been there ever since. It survived being looked at to be defunded in the 90s, and it's still there. I hope I have the right screwdriver because I'm missing one. These are all got these at the hobby store, and I said I need the proper Phillips for Tamiya kits. I said, well, the way we sell them is in a 4-pack, $22. I'm like, okay, and probably the one I need is the one that's missing. This, yeah, that has too much movement, and you want the right one. This is where just regular hardware comes into play. Over there, over there. They've been bombing Lone Rock since World War II. Yeah. And it's a big bombing range. It's huge. It's not just there along the highway in Dixie Valley. That's just one part of it. I wonder how much they shoot at a stray cow. I don't know. I haven't heard stories like that. Isn't it funny going to sand winds? And you see a CAG, carrier air group, they come in. That's the mechanics and all that stuff, right? And they party because they're young and stupid. And then you see some Navy guys there sitting at a table having a Coca Cola. Those were the pilots, the ones with a career. So they weren't doing anything stupid like the mechanics were. Are they labeled JIS drivers? They probably were. I got these 3 years ago. And like I said, there's only one that really works. I'm getting away with this one. It actually might be okay, actually. I just know I'm usually good at borrowing it and putting it right back, but I didn't this time. So we got that. We're going. We're rolling. All right, now to find the next part, right? It's all about finding parts. We'll see how much longer. It is top of the hour. It is 9 o'clock. Wow. I might have to switch gears. Get it? Gears. In fact, I think we might do that. I might stop here, folks, put these away and so forth, because other things to do. I got college work. I got a college course. Oh, I'm going to add a video. I have a video that's coming out tomorrow on Moosejaw number 133, part 3, finale on that. And we'll have that out tomorrow morning. So I'm going to probably fix that out and put that in. I hope you're enjoying the Moose Jobs videos out there. I'm trying to be more consistent. At least one be here once a week. 2, have a video once a week. And 3, hopefully, I got some other ideas and so forth to put some videos out there. I wish I was near a hobby store so I could do reviews of a Helamon or what have you, but I'm too far. See, I'm too far away. I'm too far away. Nobody can reach me out here either. So we'll have to see about that. I'm going to see if somebody has a Helamon and maybe take out for a run and so forth, and somebody be willing to do that. They do practice targeting cars along Highway 50, allegedly. Oh, they do. I know they do. Master Chief Andrews said, yeah, they're scoping. Like, see, you guys, because I had a friend, he was a mountaineer trainer in the Marines in Barstow, not Barstow, Bridgeport, out there near Bridgeport. And they'd be up in the mountains, and they were even scoping cars from way far away. Just those military guys, I think they have too much fun sometimes. As pigs in space, I don't know if it's fun. Should we tell them? You guys curious about what is pigs in space, or do you already know? Should we let them know there's sunflower? I don't know. We've got 17 viewers. It might be kind of entertaining. Let me know. I'll go a little further and get this in. All right, let's get the parts at least. I need something. I don't need that one. I need. Ooh, I saw that part. I saw that part. I saw that part. I saw that part. Where'd it go? It's like, oh, I remember that part. Chris, don't tell me it's in another bag though. God damn it. Thank you. Need to figure that out to me. Yeah. Oh, that's challenging, man. God, see, this is why you build to me. It keeps it honest. Um, they have to go. Nope, they have to go. You want them to have the real life experience of pigs in space. All right, just bring some $100 bills, y'all. But you might win. I only went there once. I never went. I just heard the stories. I never went. Granted, I was married at the time, but wasn't my jam, baby. All right, folks. Gosh, see, this is why I don't build live because it is hard. But we will get this done eventually. But I am going to edit that video first for your viewing pleasure. And we'll have that out there. It's part 3 of the Moose Job number 133. Basically, assembling it all together. It looks really good. I hope you saw it on Instagram. I almost want to. Always, if I know I want to keep it myself, I know it did pretty good. It was pretty good. The only good-looking woman in there was the bartender. Well, yeah, duh. And she wasn't even part of the competition, I'm sure, right? Because she was there for getting the drunk tips. I know that. Genius lady. Anyways, folks, thank you for joining the Moosejaw Hour. Hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock. Sorry for being late. I think the grog of daylight savings time is over, and we can move on to daily 7 p.m. routine on Tuesdays and see what we'll have next week. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll get that cage and we'll start printing. I'll get some prints and maybe we'll put that together and we'll get that. I gotta print the things too. I gotta paint them first before I apply them. But yeah, we're gonna get that buggy body print and so forth. Understand, I am a subscriber to Night Customs. I can print for you if I'm near your area. What I suggest, if you're looking for Night Customs 3D prints, go to his website and there's like a map and a list of us subscribers who can print for you, but get somebody close to you because that will save you money on shipping. So always try to find somebody close to you. That's the key thing with that. I'm in the desert. I made that mistake. I didn't check one customer. He was in Massachusetts. And I actually lost money on it. I had to pay the shipping. And lesson learned. But anyways, folks, I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you again for joining me for RC Hour. Look for more on my Instagram. Look for more on my YouTube, and look for more on that giveaway once I get it done. It's gonna be a bit, but I think that's what I want to do with it. I just want what I want to do it. I want to print it up and paint it up, and then give it to somebody else. That's the guy I am. All right, cheeseburgers and fries, and we'll see you when we see you. Have a good night.